Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for supports if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye.
Oh, fascinating. So if I'm right, it's like you build bytes based on some AI answers and then you embellish your project, then the people can know how to ask the AI so they could get into the gate to start their AI journey, right?
Exactly. And the
Perfect.
Byte token, the Byte token just represents this Byte AI dog. The Byte AI dog is completely separate from the token, right? This Byte AI dog may very well become much more famous than the actual token, right? This
Mhm.
Byte AI dog, I believe people are going to be talking about it all over the world. They already are. And people who don't even use cryptocurrency, people that don't even know really how to buy Bitcoin are going to find out and learn about Byte. So I personally think this story of Byte is going to become massive, right? And this
Mhm.
cryptocurrency, this is just representing Byte, just like Floki represents Elon's dog, or just like any other meme coin. The difference is just our narrative here is just something it's never occurred before. It's a Mount Everest of a narrative, and we can get into that later.
Perfect. So it's not just a meme coin, the whole system is pretty sustainable. So we do believe that it's we're gonna witness a perfect longevity in Byte.
Yes, longevity. Exactly. And that's one of the most important things in crypto, right? You always hear people, especially in the degen space, which there's probably a lot in here. People that look at charts every single day. People that are buying sub 1 million market cap projects. Trying to create generational opportunities and whatnot. The most talked about thing is can you sleep on your bag? It's a saying that a lot of people say, but basically, it's this industry is so filled with scams, so filled with rugs and liquidity pullers and people that are trying to be malicious or sabotage projects in a way that's going to benefit themselves while it
Mhm.
destroys the holder's position, right? So longevity is the most important thing, and as you said, yeah, this holds longevity in so many different ways. I mean, it's a timeless narrative. It's not going anywhere, and it's just gotten started.
Perfect. So AI could be, we could say it's like off-chain things. So let's talk about some on-chain things because you based on the Ethereum. So would you mind tell us more about the on-chain things of Byte? Like, do you think Byte can do big numbers
Like
based on the Ethereum?
like you're maybe thinking about on the other chains, you see like trends now compared to
Mhm.
Ethereum, and then we have to go back to what Garfield said. Like Byte is a long-term play. This isn't a come and go project. I like to call them that, which is often what you see on other chains because they're cheaper and as Garfield also said, like you want to sleep on your bag. Most of those coins, you can't sleep on them because they're gone in sometimes just a matter of minutes, hours. If you're lucky, they last for a day. Um, and they have a different vision than what you see in Byte right now. So, for example, what you see on Solana right now is no different than Binance Chain previous run. It's a chain you play on, you have fun, and then you extract the value back to Ethereum and Bitcoin to store your value. So this is why you see most of the successful projects are built on Ethereum, and eventually you see some of them bridge over to blockchains such as Binance Chain, which I mentioned. Um, but you see most of the blue chip meme coins take this route. For example, if you look at SHIB, Floki, and Pepe, you would maybe consider them like blue chips. They're all built on Ethereum, and they eventually, some of them do bridge over to other protocols. I mean, other blockchains. And if you also look at more serious protocols, almost everything on top 200 is built on Ethereum. Um, unless you're like a layer one. And the reason for this is because it's the most established, like smart contract network with most developers, and it's also a pioneer in this field. It's the first one. So history tends to rhyme, and I believe that we will see money flow back to Ethereum and into ERC20 altcoins such as Byte when the time is right. And you often see the most volume, which is also why most of these coins, as I said, go to the highest of market caps because all of the money flow back into it. Um, but you even see it now. I mean, I'm looking I'm looking at the chart now, and Byte is doing pretty fine, even though you see trends on other chains. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll
Um,
chime in just for that question as well. Um, you know, first off, you got to give Dino credit. He's been here for a long time. Got into SHIB early, and he knows what he's doing. So you want to listen to the people that know what they're doing, the people that've been there, done that, and coming out of a 2-year bear market, there's a lot of people that have been weathered, from that, and there's a lot of people that went, a different direction. They unfortunately, they got a lot of PTSD, and that bear market messed a lot of people's heads up. But those who are still with it, those who are still here, those who still realize the opportunities here and have been there, done that, you want to listen to them, right? Take their advice seriously. But as far as what Whale Chart was saying, Ethereum has been approved, and this is really important. Uh, the SEC has acknowledged Ethereum as a commodity, right? The only other blockchain that they've acknowledged as a commodity is Bitcoin. And then the others that are close that have also have acknowledgement as a commodity, but they really haven't been approved fully. Is it would be Tether, USDT, and of course Litecoin. I'm sure everyone knows about those, but Ethereum, right, is the next one up. As far as ETF, after you've been approved as a commodity, next thing that comes is ETF, right? It's not a security. This is a commodity, and now we want to be able to put it into 401ks. Now we want to be able to give the world access, so they don't have to go on central exchanges or use decentralized apps and like Uniswap and whatnot to swap into these currencies, right? They want to be able to have this stuff to be invested within their long-term goals and their 401ks without actually having to understand the complexities of buying it. So with that being said, ETF on the horizon, BlackRock already talking about ETF. BlackRock has already talked about Ethereum ETF. This is a huge deal. This is a massive, this is very important. You can't overlook this. Ethereum is, first off, is king in my opinion, outside of Bitcoin. Its market capitalization, I think, is 5x of Solana's. And the as far as what Ethereum, what it has on chain, uh, it makes Solana look minuscule, right? But there's nothing against Solana. Solana has a lot of growth to do. But my point is that the ETF, the next ETF, is going to be Ethereum, and that's going to bring a ton of adoption to Ethereum, right? And this is on the radar. This might happen this year. Now, as far as why Solana and some of these other blockchains have gained mass adoption in the past few months, the past year, and a lot of attention is because of their fees. Their fees are really low. Ethereum has upgrades upcoming that are likely to bring their fees way down. Now, I don't know if they'll ever be as low as Solana or whatnot. Even Bitcoin has higher fees, right? But the thing is the commodity aspect and being next up for an ETF. Ethereum's not going away, right? It's not going away anytime soon. And if anyone's ever listened to Vitalik Buterin talk, the guy's a genius, right? And he doesn't care about short term shit. He doesn't care about the investors right now. He's not here for investors. He is here for long term blockchain adoption. He is here to advance the technology on the globe. He is here to push humanity forward, just like people like Elon Musk, just like Satoshi Nakamoto, who created Bitcoin. So Ethereum is king in my opinion, and it may be kind of sleeping right now, right? But it's never really sleeping. I mean, look at the volume of Ethereum every day, right? But I believe there's going to be a massive flood back to Ethereum, just like anything, right? Everything in life is a chart. And when things are quiet, typically, if the fundamentals still exist, that's when you want to be putting in your positions, right? So I believe there's going to be a massive flood to Ethereum this year. And of course, those flooding in, they're going to be looking for the best investment within Ethereum, right? Other than just buying Ethereum, looking at investments that are built within and on top of Ethereum, like SHIB, for instance, right? And SHIB's a derivative. SHIB's a derivative that hit 90 billion, 90 billion fully diluted market cap, right? So looking at Byte being at the forefront of AI, right? While we're going into a digital revolution, we're going into likely a super cycle, likely the biggest bull market in history, according to Fibonacci numbers, 3 to 4x bigger in volume and market capitalization from the last bull market. So looking at that and looking at Ethereum being uh, a commodity and being next on the list for ETF, when this flood comes, which is it's going to happen, uh, people are going to be looking for that next best opportunity, right? That other than just investing in Ethereum, investing on top of Ethereum in the projects that are built within it. Well, if you look at history and you understand the landscape and you understand cryptocurrency's history, you realize very quickly, without much research, that dog meme coins are the leaders. There's not even an argument there, right? You had Doge, of course, was the first and will always be relevant because it was the first. SHIB was a derivative of Doge. They marketed the Doge killer, right? They went to 90 billion, right? And a lot of people believe that last bull market that they did that in was a manipulated bull market. It wasn't even really a real bull market. So going into a real bull market, what's the best thing right now? Well, of course, I'm biased, but even trying to be unbiased, there's nothing that competes when you put paper to paper, resume to resume next to each other as far as Byte goes. Byte is the most bullish, in my opinion, dog meme in existence, right? It represents AI, at the forefront of this bull market, which is really going to be AI and blockchain are going to be driving this bull market, and Byte merges the two, right? This isn't, and nothing against these other meme coins that have done great. You see these meme coins that are at 200, 300, 400, 500 million market cap, right? That are on these other chains that represent a co-founder's dog, right? Somebody who co-founded one of these blockchains is their dog. That's awesome. And these co-founders of these blockchains, they've realized that meme coins bring in volume, meme coins bring in the retail, meme coins bring in the adoption. There's no arguing that. So they've realized this in the past 6 months or so. And that's why you see Bonk doing the numbers it did, right? Because Solana's smart. These guys are smart. And they realize that meme coins bring in the volume and ultimately adoption of their chain, right? So you see these dogs that are co-founders dogs and whatnot that are hitting 200, 300, 400 million market caps, but none of them compare even close to what Byte represents, right? Byte isn't representing a blockchain. Byte isn't representing a co-owner's dog. Byte isn't representing anything like that. Byte is representing AI, right? This global technology that's going to be leading this bull market. So as far as numbers, you ask, as far as numbers, that's hard to pinpoint. That is the math there's no way of doing the math on that, but I personally believe, if you're going to ask me, and I'm not a moon boy, but I hold the conviction I hold because I believe Byte is going to do billions and billions, in my opinion. I think this is going to lead the dogs. Now, it may not surpass, the Doge. It may not surpass Doge, although SHIB did flip Doge, and SHIB is a derivative, right? But whether it flips them, whether it doesn't, whether it sits right behind them, I think it's not even really an argument. I think Byte is going to be a dog leader this next bull market. And if you're a dog leader in the meme coin space, well, you're a unicorn. You're in a unicorn, meaning $1 billion project. You're going to run into the billions and billions. So sitting here at a 20 something million market cap, I mean, this is about as early as it gets, right? People made life-changing gains on Floki who bought in at 50 million, right? I put a half ETH in Floki at around 8 million, and that went over $1 million. And I'm not a wealthy person. So that's a life-changing thing for me. So as far as Byte goes, I think the numbers that Byte is going to do, I mean, it may sound cliche. I think it's going to melt faces. I think this is going to be a leader in the dog meme space, and I don't even think there's an argument there.
Can I just add something
Thank you.
there?
Thank.
It's going to
Oh,
melt faces. Like when I found out about Byte, I was like, this is a Charizard. Because when I found out about it, I was thinking to myself, wow, this is the version 3 of meme coins. Like, it's a Charmander, which is a Dogecoin that turns into a Charizard. So if you picture like Doge, it's a playful alternative to Bitcoin, with limited practical applications, right? You can't do much with it. And then you have the version 2, which is SHIB. It's a meme coin similar to Dogecoin, but with integration into DeFi protocols and Ethereum blockchain. So now we can access swapping, staking, and more, right? And then you have the melting faces one. That's the version 3. This is the Byte. It's the meme coin that share all the features with Shiba Inu, but now you can interact with a virtual dog named Byte through Elon Musk's Grok AI. And as I said, since the first spaces I did together with Byte, Byte bears resemblance to a modern day Tamagotchi. And for those of you who are too young to know what that is, it was or is still, I assume some people still have it. It's a device for players to raise an egg into an adult Tamagotchi character, and it requires players to feed it and take care of it. It's more like your social friend. You can carry it around everywhere. And now with AI, we have Byte. So it's a digital friend online, which you currently can talk with. And that's like somewhat about it right now. But as Grok AI progresses, I foresee a future where you can interact with this digital animated dog named Byte whenever you want to do it. So maybe you'll have the ability to feed him, engage in play, have fun with him, and obviously communicate whenever you want to. So it's like your companion you can take with you everywhere. So to simply put again what Garfield said, Byte is a pioneer. It's different than all the other meme coins. Like you can have any other Inu, they are the version 2. This is the version 3. This is the Charizard. This is the one melting faces. And this is why it made it so attractive for me to get in.
Terrific. So could the users like customize their like digital friends Bytes
I mean,
as their
in the future, I don't know what the future will bring, but right now you can talk with Byte and interact with him. But as I said, I foresee a future where you can like look on your screen and you have a dog there that is Byte. I don't know if it's going to happen. I think it's likely it's going to happen because you also have like you can use AI to make movies now, to make JPEGs, and over time I think Grok will have enough data to show you show you Byte so you can talk with him.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is as far as what Whale was saying, we don't know what's going to occur. What's going to transpire here on out. But what we do know is that this story is just beginning and it's growing rapidly, right? And what I personally believe is that it's going to form a life within AI. AIs are already recognizing it outside of Grok, so it's really going to become this. Really going to become. Sorry, I had a phone call. It's really going to become this digital dog, this digital AI dog that going to grow a life of its own. So sky's the limit. Nobody knows what's going to occur here. But I personally believe, like Whale Chart was just saying, there's going to be all kinds of technology that may come out that is built around Byte, built around this AI dog, and different AIs. They understand Byte already. So where's it going to go from here? Who knows? But I certainly think that people are going to embrace it, and people are going to grasp onto this story because it holds such creativity and curiosity right within. Creates real AI engagement.
Thank you. As what you said, it's just the beginning. We are wondering that, like, what plans or steps, you are preparing now, like to be poised to the flood, like the huge,
I can talk some about what we're.
adoption of the
Oh, sorry.
internet.
I can talk some about what we're
Go
doing right
ahead.
now, and Garfield can maybe, I don't know if he has some
Yeah.
other plans, but right now we're doing somewhat the same as because I was an early admin into Shiba Inu back in 2021. So it was all about word of mouth marketing, and the entire community is so active in Byte. It's crazy how active, and people have different skill sets. So you have people making AI JPEGs, like AI movies. You have someone making this AI audiobook about Byte already. Um, and we are rating influencers. And if we compare it to back in the Shiba days, we didn't pay people to promote. And in Byte, we don't pay people to promote. I'm not paid to promote. I wasn't in Byte from the very beginning. I bought in myself. So that's what we all do. We're all community members, and if you want to buy Byte, you buy Byte. You're not getting paid to promote anything. So right now we're all around X. We have more engagement than Shiba Inu. So Byte community is bigger than the Shiba Inu community, and like that is also something that is attractive to investors, right? You have a way smaller market cap and you have way more engagement. Okay, which one do you want to buy? Do you want to buy the one that almost no one talks about anymore, or do you want to buy this new version and the pioneer that everyone talks about? So yeah, that's what we're doing right now. And Garfield, if you have something else, you...
I'm sorry. I got somebody interrupted me on my call, and you know how Spaces goes. It's like you get a call and basically your phone shuts off Spaces and jumps on the call. If you could repeat the question, I would love to answer. I apologize.
Oh, there's plans about Byte in the very near future.
Plans, yeah. So look, this is one of the beautiful things about Byte, which is something that I'm really passionate about. One of the things that I love about this industry is when you find a token that's zero tax, right? That liquidity is burned, that has this narrative that's just driving it, this narrative that's so incredibly strong, it's not going away, right? It holds such longevity. So as far as plans, you know, this is the type of thing that as it grows, everybody has a voice here, right? This is fully decentralized. This is what crypto is all about. So the amount of talent that we see coming into this group, this community every single day is it's mind-boggling, honestly. Every day you see something new that comes into this community. It's from content to different utilities people are trying to build, and it's because of this zero tax, the liquidity being burnt, the fact that there's no single individual that's responsible for a marketing wallet, right? You know, which there's nothing against those. You know, for the most part, utility projects are the ones that you want that. But as far as meme projects, I'm not a huge fan of tax, and the reason is because you want everyone to have a voice here. And as soon as you have a tax, you have single individuals or a team that's responsible for that wallet to make the right moves to execute properly, and if they don't, they can fumble and they can affect the project drastically, right? And being that we're zero tax, being that we're organic, being that we hold this narrative that's one of a kind, that's so unique, that's so creative, that's creating this forest fire, right? That's moving this industry. It's literally creating ripples that are going to turn into massive waves that will turn into tsunamis, right? This project is the magnitude of it is something that we've never seen before. And because of that, you're going to have the most intelligent, the most incredible individuals of the world that are going to join here. We're already seeing it happen. We are already seeing it happen. And you're going to have ecosystems that are built all over the place, right? Just like SHIB, just like Pepe has tons of different ecosystems. So the stuff, but the thing is this isn't just a meme, right? This is a meme of memes, I like to say, and it represents AI. So you have this intriguing aspect of it, that this AI aspect, right? And AI, of course, you know, artificial intelligence is the most advanced technology in the world, right? It really is. It's on top there with rocket science and with physics. It's up there. So you have this intrigue of AI. You're going to have a different type of community here. You're going to have this type of community that is intrigued by AI. These people that maybe work in AI, you know, this is eye popping towards them. This isn't just your normal meme coin here. This is something that's never been done before, never occurred before, going into a time when AI is going to be leading this bull run. So the people that you're going to see joining this community, which we're already seeing, are some of the brightest individuals in the world. And what's going to come from their work and creativity, I don't know what it's going to be, but it's honestly, it's extremely exciting, and we're already seeing it happen. So as far as plans, we're trying to grasp and embrace everything that we possibly can as a team here. The things that look like they are going to grow into fruition, but there's so many things that are happening with the Byte community right now. It's hard to keep track with everything. But there's the individuals here are some of the brightest people in any meme community group or space or community. I think Byte has some of the most smart people of all of them. just because of the fact that it represents AI, right? It's intriguing. And then you see, of course, and I don't like to really dive into wallet stuff and whatnot, wallet distribution, which Byte's wallet distribution is really healthy. But you see people like Justin Sun, of course, uh, one of the most recognized individuals in the crypto space, somebody who I give extreme, um, credibility to and respect, and who runs Tron and is the founder of Tron, which is an incredible blockchain. And Tron, I don't know if he named it out off the movie or whatnot, but of course, if you know about Tron the movie, it's the most advanced technology in the world. It's an awesome movie if you haven't seen it. But you have people like him. Maybe that's why he wants a position here. I don't know. But the intrigue of AI is bringing these minds, these bright minds, the brightest people in this industry, which this industry holds the smartest people in the world. That's not without question. And you're bringing these minds in here because of what Byte represents, right? Because of this community that's pioneering this AI. So where can it go from here? Who knows, right? But I can tell you one thing: I have trouble sleeping at night because of how damn excited I am every minute that I'm involved in this community. Every time I jump into that chat, that Telegram chat, there's something new that's happening. The content that this community has created is on another level. So yeah, as far as plans, we're trying to keep up with this community because this community is running so damn fast.